Hello. This has been some challenging times with technology. I know I've had to do a lot of learning during this time so that we can bring live broadcasts and do some different things. So it's a learning curve for me as well. But I do realize that many of us don't know even some of the basics. And I just want to introduce to you some of the technology that's available to everyone so that you can get to know more about what's going on with the ministries of Cedar Creek. So the biggest and best thing that I'm excited about is the new web page that we have that Maggie, our worship leader, has put a lot of work in, and with some help of her family and others, that we have a neat tool that offers several things to you, and I want to introduce you and walk you through just a few of those things. So the screen to my left here is actually the picture of the computer. That's your computer screen, and my son Stephen is over here out of picture, out of camera, and he is operating the computer. So this would be what you would see on your screen, and obviously different computers look a little differently and stuff. But the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the Cedar Creek website, and the Cedar Creek website address is simply cedarcreekwinder.org, cedarcreekwinder.org, and he is going to type that in the address up here, and I know that's very small, but he has typed in cedarcreekwinder.org. If you just type in Cedar Creek, you're liable to go to a different Cedar Creek church. So our title is cedarcreekwinder.org. And then you should see this, okay? This is the main page of our website. And it looks very attractive. A lot of neat things here. And you'll notice, because a couple of things, it has our name up here, okay? And then it also has a little announcement saying we will be streaming 11 a.m. Sunday services on Facebook Live. All right, and then it says, please click below the Facebook icon to go directly to the Cedar Creek page. You can also watch previous services by clicking the red YouTube button link below, or click the note. So it's a little bit of instructions there, but you have some options right off the bat, and it's basically you're pushing buttons. When we say click on, you're going to push the button. So if I want to, up here is different pages on the website that you can go to. Okay, we've got the home page, which is this. We've got a little introduction about that. Go ahead and click on that and let them see what that looks like. All right, so you got some handsome looking fella right there that, but there is a picture of different things going on, and a little introduction about myself and our family, okay? And then, or you can go to our services, and it's got schedules. So updated events about our schedules. So if this thing is changing constantly, so if all of a sudden they've lifted the ban and we're going to start meeting again, it would be, we would first post it here, and then we'd put the phone calls out and try to do that. And we depend on you to pass the word too. Anytime you get information here, share it, reshare it, tell other folks. All right, so that's just a little bit about us. All right, you can back scroll too. And then there's also about our services, okay? When we click our service, we're posting past preaching services on the web page, okay? So now we're learning, we're getting there. So last week I was live on Facebook, okay? But for some reason I lost that video, okay? It got deleted before I could do anything, so maybe you won't see that one. Or it takes us a little time. We're actually going live and we're recording every time we do a service, so it takes us a little bit of time to edit. So you might not see today's service or this week's service for a day or two before we get it up there. So, and if you notice, this one is all the way back to 2:16. So that's the one that we have, and we're working on updating that regularly. So there's also some of our worship team is we've got a license now to stream our music. So there'll be some different videos for that you can actually, if you miss our worship team, like I have missed our team and worship in live, you can click on that and see some of that, okay? So that's on our page, but I'm going to share with you in a little while how to see all these videos as well, okay? And then so on and so forth. There's a Sunday school page that talks about Sunday school. We're working hard to try to figure out how to do that through streaming. There's an app called Zoom that I've been trying to play with some folks, and that's a little harder for some folks, so we're still working on that, but just kind of work with me on that. If you want information, contact me and I'll try to help you get that set up. Also, events. So if we were going to do something special like this tutorial, we would probably try to advertise that and say, okay, there is a tutorial, but you know, it's kind of a catch-22. It's hard to give you a tutorial when you have to go to back to the site with tutoring you on. So word of mouth is really big help for those who understand it, to help those who don't. And then contact information. If you, especially during this time, I need your feedback. Send me your email, send me your text, just let me know how you're doing. I miss the interaction. I do not like being a virtual pastor. That's not what I signed up for, but that's what we got and that's what we're working. We're going to do the best we can with what we got. All right, and then missions and giving. Go ahead and click on that, son, so they can see the. So we've got a missions page. We're still developing it, but I want you to know all through the page there's a little icon that says Donate Now. We are capable of doing online giving. Okay, many of you have sent in your tithes and your offering checks. That still works. In fact, on Monday mornings from about 10 to 12, the fellowship will be open. I'll be here if you need to drop it by. Now, I don't recommend going out for those of you, unless you have to, but if some of you need to do that, I'll be here. Mail works, but hey, we're in a time of convenience. Everything is done online, so we're going to give you the opportunity that you can give online. So to give online, you basically need a debit or credit card. Okay, that's how this is done. If you're going to write a check, you're just still going to mail that in. But if you want to do that, it's just like if you swiped your card at a grocery store, or if you were to anywhere we use our debits or credit cards. It's the same type of thing, except it's for a much more important cause, isn't it? So we're going to actually click on the Donate Now button. And we are currently using PayPal, okay? There are lots of different things out there. We're looking at some other things that might make it easier, but PayPal is the software. It's secure. A lot of people use it. I've used it personally for a long time, so I've got confidence in it. But you're going to get this page right here that says, and the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to select an amount. It won't do anything else until you select an amount. So we're going to put $10,000 in there, Stephen, and hope that we motivate somebody. So Stephen, if you want to write us a $10,000 check, I hope this will get you there. Okay? And then we're going to come down to the next line, and we're going to have an option. Okay? We've got an option because we've got two special things in addition to our general giving, okay? If you don't, our general giving, it just says offerings, okay? So tithes and offerings will go into our general fund. That's what most people are going to do. But say you want to give from now through Easter, we're going to have the Annie Armstrong Easter offering for the North American Mission Board. You can click specifically and say, how much do you want to give to that, okay? Or this Sunday, we're going to have a special segment, and Anna's going to share about the Bible Project in India. And she's going to have a copy, so you don't want to miss this Sunday's service. Maybe if we're talking about maybe if you watched this in the past, you can go back and watch this week's service. But anyway, there's a segment there that you can click on that says Missions Bible for India. So those are designated gifts that you can click for, okay? All right. So then after we've clicked on our offering, we're going to go ahead and select that. We're going to move down, and if you have a PayPal account, that means you know your login, okay? You know your login. You can go ahead and click on PayPal, but most people don't. So we're going to click right here. We're going to double click on Pay with Debit or Credit Card, all right? And then if you can scroll that down some more, Stephen, you see just a basic registration of your credit card, okay? This is standard for any time you would use your credit card. The only difference is that it will ask you to sign up for PayPal. And the way you sign up, you're already going to give them your email address here, but you're going to create a password that you're going to remember, okay? And that automatically will create, then you're going to click on I've read all this stuff and donate now. That automatically comes to us. You'll get an email receipt of your donation, and it's that simple. The next time you just log back in as PayPal and do it. So it's pretty quick. It's not, for some of us, it's not our favorite way. We like to, it's an act of worship, isn't it? To drop that envelope in that plate. But it's still an act of worship. It's what we have to deal with. Giving is an act of worship. So I just pray you would continue to do this. Some of you may be watching and don't go to Cedar Creek. You have your own church. There's ways that your church is trying to do that. All churches, okay, all churches giving declines in situations like this. So it's important. Here's the fact. God doesn't need our resources. We need God. So it's up to you. It's your act of worship. Okay? It's your choice. So that's just kind of one of those things. You have to decide what the Lord lays on your heart. So, but anyway, let's go back to our main page, Stephen. I'm going to go back to home, and we can just click. Yeah, we're back on our home page. Okay, and here's a neat icon that I was learning a lot about. Okay, so it's the YouTube emblem. So YouTube is a place that many videos are hosted. If you're not familiar with it, ask some of the younger generations. They're very familiar with it. My kids know it backwards and forwards. But Cedar Creek has a YouTube channel. Is that cool or what? So, anyway, this gets you right to our channel. So click on that, and then you'll have a list of the library there of all the different videos that we have posted. All 2 of them right now. So there you go. But it's a work in progress, okay? But these are similar, okay? These are the same things that we posted on our main webpage, but this will host even some of the older ones that the webpage will not hold a lot of them. So this is will be our full library that's added to it. So and then you to become part of us and get notifications, you have to subscribe, okay? YouTube is connected with Google, and if you want some help with that, I'm not going to take the time to walk you through all that, but otherwise you don't have to sign up for anything to watch them this way. You can just go ahead and go right to them and watch what you need to. All right, go back to our all right, so when we're doing Facebook Live, like we're doing right now, some of you may be watching this later as a video, you have to go to the Cedar Creek Facebook page, okay? So if you have a Facebook account, you go on and you go to the Cedar Creek page and like us, because then that gives you, puts you on the notification and stuff. But some people have trouble finding the page or whatever. Here is a quick, you go to our webpage, you click the Facebook emblem, and there you are. So just the unique things about our page is you'll see this big green and gray banner, and you also see the red circle here as our emblem, and then you see our sign and different things. So And this is a list of all the posts that come on. Once you like it, it automatically, anything posted there will start showing up on your regular page too. So again, those are some neat things, and it's a good platform to share with your friends, because it gets, the church never gets canceled. You know why? Because you are the church. It only can be quiet. And this is not a time for the church to be quiet. In fact, I think this is a great opportunity for the church to be loud and clear, because people are scared. And we know who holds the future. So thank you for watching this. I hope you watch it again. Please contact me if you have any questions. On the webpage is all the contact information. But thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.